Now tracking another dangerous living situation where residents are fearing Venezuelan gangs from the perspective of a Venezuelan family. They continue sharing their story with us.
They've been forced to move repeatedly, and now, as they seek asylum, they're sharing how things are getting worse at their current apartment complex, and they want something done about the crime around them. Your reporter Alan Janae joins us in studio tonight. And Alan, this family is really caught in the middle.
Yeah, that's right. In a sense, they really are, right between their past and an uncertain future. And they're worried about the present, right? The father in this family says he served as a military police officer in Venezuela before they said they had to flee. He works nights as a Lyft driver now, and that's when he has to leave his wife and 3 children at home in their apartment along South Parker Road in Denver, where there was a shooting a little over a week ago. Home with their 3 children, Genesis and Carlos Rosas, and their boys aged 3, 5, and 8. They head through the beat-up door next to a boarded-up window. It's less really a home than the latest place they're living. Are you worried about your children?
Yes, that night there were a lot of bullets, and that wall is just drywall.
In their apartment at Advenir at Cherry Creek North, they say things have gone downhill. Was it a problem right away?
No.
Before, things were quiet here until about 3 weeks ago.
That is the sound of gunfire, says Genesis. People are running from it. They believe many of those responsible are outsiders. On the cameras the Rosas have put up outside their apartment, they have captured more and more trouble. They have lived here 5 months after fleeing another apartment complex that worried them. One where there was an ICE raid in February. Is it as bad as it was at Cedar Run?
Sí, igual.
Yeah, the same. They steal cars here, they use drugs here. There have been gunshots.
Night after night, says Carlos, it gets to him. You're a cop. You don't like criminals.
No.
No, not at all.
Vayan a la cárcel.
They need to be in jail because they're putting the lives of all of us who live here at risk.
In Venezuela, Carlos says he was a military police officer. His father, a judge who stood up to the Maduro regime that the U.S. claims stole an election in 2018. His father fled while the family stayed.
After my father left for the United States, that's when we started to face persecution.
Carlos says Maduro's supporters came looking for him, but friends protected him. Another time, he says, they found and beat Genesis, leaving her bruised and bloodied. The family knew they had to leave Venezuela, but when they did, they believe criminals headed to the U.S. as well.
He set prisoners free, and now some of them protect the government. Others left the country.
In the apartment complex where they're trying to raise their boys and start a new life, there is trouble from those who came when they did.
We obviously don't want this to continue happening, and we want those people out. But unfortunately, the government isn't doing it right. The government is taking away those who are working with work permits and jobs, and in other words, those who are doing things right, while the criminals remain on the streets.
Do you think that they're tren del agua?
Sí. Sí.
You think they are? It's easy to tell the bad ones, says Carlos. They have guns. Any idea where they might be getting the guns?
Weapons here are the easiest thing to get on the street.
It leaves the law-abiding Venezuelans in a bad place.
We all pay the price. They're not going to say he did this. They're going to say they are doing this.
People sleep in here all the time. In the basement laundry room, there's a mess. In a hallway, a plumbing leak drips from the ceiling into a big barrel. The complex owner says leaks are fixed in a timely manner and broken locks are repaired as soon as parts are secured and maintenance is able. Denver police says it works with local and federal partners to go after criminal enterprises. It has task forces and special investigative teams, which DPD told us to date, specific threats to apartment complexes have not been identified in Denver, and there is no evidence of apartment takeovers. ICE agents came to the complex as the Rosas, and even though Carlos has a work permit, they rushed into the apartment and closed the door. The Rosas family is worried. Do you still think it was a good idea to come to the United States?
The situation of being persecuted is the same as what we experienced in Venezuela, and so we no longer feel comfortable being here either.
They are looking at moving when they can and having other conversations as well.
We're torn between yes and no. With the current situation, it's risky for us to be here because we don't know if they'll come after us like they're doing now. They'll put us in jail, they'll take our children away. Sometimes we wonder if we'll be more comfortable leaving on our own rather than them coming to arrest us.
Now, the apartment complex is operated by a Florida-based company, Adveneer, which sent a statement which said, in part, "We share the concerns of our residents regarding the incident that took place over the weekend and take these matters very seriously. Providing exceptional service and communicating with our residents is a priority for us, and we address concerns as soon as we are made aware of them." Carlos, by the way, wants to be a police officer here, thinks he can help the police, but he can't do that because you can't do that without citizenship.
Tough situation, for sure. Alan, thank you.